Hello, live stream. Attention all, please. Butts. That is all.
Woo! Woo!
And welcome, by the way. Welcome, by the way. This is the pre-musicians panel live stream.
Otherwise known
for you guys while we're waiting for people to get in here.
Otherwise known as the My Little Insomnia panel.
Oh my God.
Oh jeez.
Fenning. Did you get your charger?
I've been slain.
Did you get your charger? Did you get your charger?
Okay, and let me tell you right now, we have the collective maturity of a 6-year-old and an attention
your
span
laptop
of
charger.
3 seconds.
Mike, I think that's a little gracious
To share.
for us.
I got it.
And I know how many
after
of you
this,
guys in the
I
audience
don't have it on
were
me right
here
now.
last night to listen to some of these amazing sets. Because I don't know about you, this guy killed it, this guy killed it, we all killed this.
Yes. So hard. Yeah. This hard.
This is my only friend right now. I'm so tired.
I don't know, Final Draft. What was everybody doing?
Yeah, I think people in the end sure
Was every pony banging?
Every pony banging in
Hey,
the hood.
was every pony banging? Was every pony banging?
Okay,
my
I know
voice
some
is like
of you,
so dead.
Okay, I know some of you, is anybody who had the privilege of crowd surfing last night in the audience? John right there. John, this guy, John, stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is the proclaimed party animal of Everfree Northwest. John, where do you get all that energy? Swear.
I don't know where it is, but I can't take it now.
Oh my God.
And it's probably not legal in this state.
Amen to that.
You gotta ask him about who he asked to dance yesterday.
Oh my God, who did you, John, come up here for a minute. John, come up here.
Please,
Come up here for a minute.
Join us.
John, who did you ask? John, come here. No, come here. Over here. Come here.
No, go.
Who did you ask to dance?
Well, unfortunately, I got denied by Sibsy.
You got denied by Sibsy.
Also by Daniel.
Oh.
But
Dance with the singing voice of Rarity and Pinkie Pie.
What?
Okay, so basically, this guy here runs down there because Shannon, Kent, and Kazumi Evans were standing there and asked them to dance. And I was sitting behind the booth with Daniel and Steffan and a whole group of people and Sibsy. And, you know, Kazumi and Shannon are like, yeah, sure. They go up and they start dancing with him. And I turn over to 8-Track, our tech director, and I said, does he know who they are? And he goes, I don't think so. They come back, and they had a great time. I said, hey, that was pretty cool, right? You getting asked to dance by a fan. And they go, I don't think he knew who we were. So I find this guy over near the water, and I go, hey, did you know those 2 cute girls that you asked to dance? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you know that was, Kazumi Evans and Shannon Kent, the singing voices of Pinkie Pie Rarity? Dude nearly falls over.
Katrina.
But I'll tell you
got a
something.
spot for you,
I'll tell
Promo.
you something. I think that kind of qualifies as winning one con, I think.
The king.
Keep your tutu on.
Do it.
Oh man. Okay, so how destroyed are the rest of you guys?
I'm pretty far gone. Yeah.
It burns.
I don't know about the rest of you. I feel fine.
Well, aren't you?
Go take a long walk.
I'm in love with her, and I
Okay,
feel fine.
Euro. I gotta ask you specifically, how destroyed was your voice after last night? Because you were just giving it everything you had.
I'm surprised I'm still making noise. Like, I should be... Hi, guys. Welcome to the battle. I can't do the voice right now. I'm sorry.
No, I am the Batman. Why are you trying to kill me?
Harvey Dent.
My parents are dead. My parents are dead.
What? Now your child can have a Batman mask too. Just have a parent help you cut it out on the back of the box. Have a parent help you cut it out on the back of the box. Have a parent help you. Have a parent.
Oh.
Danger is apparent.
Oh.
Man.
No blow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring the lulls. Entering the building.
The lulls have been brought.
Scooching the boochins.
Yeah, scooching.
Skidoo.
I crushed my hand.
Skidoo.
Okay, I really hope a lot of you have
We're all
your
friends
3DSs
here.
on because I've been street passing with a lot of you lately, and I'm getting like the same 12 people, and I know a lot more of you have these.
That's
things.
because only 12 people have a 3DS, Mike.
No, I've been getting it. I've been getting you a lot, Brony Mike.
I got you up to like level 6.
You're at like level 5 for me for some reason.
The highest it goes is 7. I'm
Yeah,
level
7,
2 with
so-
you.
I mean, please, if you have one of these, turn
The
straight
first
pass
Canadian
on.
I ever tagged. Woo.
Canadians are weird. Sponsored by Coca-Cola. No, we probably can't do that. We might get in trouble.
Sponsored by
Dude,
the
nobody's
Sega
sponsoring us
Dreamcast.
except for Hasbro.
Sponsored by
Except
the,
for Hasbro,
the
just
official
Hasbro.
Shishka.
I
No,
think.
this is not the official
I don't even
Shushniks.
know that.
Yes, this is Dog.
Sponsored by Rainbow Factory Incorporated. We make,
Oh, by the way,
we
I
make
wanna-
rainbows and rainbow accessories.
Wait, I got this.
Hello, my name's Hank Hill. I sell pony and pony accessories.
Is this still the pre-panel?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Brony Mike, I just gotta thank you for all the amazing instruments you've been passing out. I mean, he's been giving us echo mics, slide whistles,
Stand up, Mike.
kazoos. Brony Mike, stand up.
Stand up, stand up.
The king of silly, giving us this most amazing instrument.
I bought 10 slide whistles and 50 kazoos for about $80, and I went to about 5 different dollar stores to find a bunch of other crap.
No, and it's fantastic because this thing comes with 3 presets, as we found out. We have the standard slide whistle. You have the dubstep drop. And then you have the didgeridoo.
And you have to buy the rest from Prime Loops.
No, and... Oh my God, the cat piano.
Sponsored by Dr. Drat.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cat piano from last night. Would you like to, Halas Fuss?
Fast less.
Okay. I got my. Okay. Speaker's right there. We got this.
Do it, man.
Silva wants it. Okay.
All right, apparently Silverhound
Play 'em
wants to
off,
play us a
keyboard
fine
cat.
tune.
Play us a melody.
I swear to God, if you play me Moonlight Sonata with cats, I will love you forever.
I gotta practice.
It's right here. It's right here. Lower the spoons.
There was an audio issue. You're all tuned down like 4 steps. That was amazing.
Start over.
This is like too much fun. Oh my God.
I like how this became the impromptu cat piano panel.
Yeah. It's still the pre-panel. We can get away
The
with it.
impromptu cat piano panel
Hold
is
on,
the name
hold on,
of
let me see
my
if I
Weird
remember
Al
this.
cover band.
We've got.
We've gone from Monty
that's fine,
Python
that's fine.
panel
Let me
to
see
the
if I remember
Batman
this.
panel to the cat
Hold on.
piano panel.
I got one.
Oh my God.
All right, and I think that's a little bit enough of the kit. Thank you. Hey, everyone, Halas Fast and his amazing cat piano. What? Oh.
The live stream missed that. Oh.
I guess we're gonna go ahead and keep the cat piano on the panel.
Have it.
All right.
New challenger, cat piano. Fight.
All right, first off, I would like to thank everybody for attending. This is the Everfree Northwest 2012 Musicians Panel. We have joining us such talents as Brony Mike, Pepper Brony, a.k.a. Foozogs, Silverhound. We also have Kes Zimmer, a.k.a. Not Note, Alex S. I bring the lulls. Eurobeat Brony. Pony Kenobi. Beetle Bronies. And that son of a Mitch.
That's not what
Now, originally, Final Draft was going to head this, but he gave it to me. I don't know why you would do that. It's horrible. You're awesome. I love you too. Okay, I want to go ahead and give our first question to our lovely guest, the cat piano. How are you doing tonight? Fantastic. No, but in all seriousness, first off, I want to thank you guys all for coming. I've already seen a lot of you guys perform, and you guys all kicked severe amounts of butt last night. For those of you... Huh? No, I didn't. Shut up. For those of you who have already performed, because I know I think only one of you has not performed.
Mitch.
No, you've been manning the lights and you've been making the shows amazing.
Thank you.
This man right here has been working AV and lighting, and he has been making the show amazing.
You guys are gonna see me open the show right after this, right? Stick around.
He actually is first on the list for opening, so definitely stick around for that. All right, so first of all, I just want to go down the line and actually ask you guys. So performing for this, I know a few of you performed at BronyCon, and for those of you who did, how was this different in terms of performance from BronyCon?
It was a heck of a larger scope because I am actually having my own set and am involved with a lot more sets. Basically, my entire role in BronyCon was playing one instrument for one of Beetle Brony's songs. It's phenomenal. The area that we're playing in is smaller, but and I was quite nervous because it was actually my first time ever playing anything live. But I think it went awesomely.
The sound system was gorgeous. Unlike last time, it wasn't.
Speaking of which, can we give it up for the AV crew who's just been busting their ass? The most amazing thing ever. Dawn especially back there. Been working 20 years in professional AV. Thank you, all of you guys, for making this as amazing as this is.
Sweet. But yeah, compared to BronyCon, personally, I think it was the same in caliber in terms of energy levels. Because you guys rocked. You guys rocked with your dancing and whatnot. And pretty fairly the same amount of stars. Like BronyCon was Megan McCarthy and Tara Strong dancing, and this time it was Daniel and Steffan. And William Anderson, oh my God, he gave us such awesome pep
William
talk.
Anderson jumping on stage, partying in a full suit. I was like, what?
Yeah, but yeah, it was amazing. Not too different from BronyCon to me. Every pony was banging.
Well, other than playing the Let's All Bash BronyCon game. No, actually, what is it? Both cons, fantastic caliber, but the difference for me was a whole universe apart because at BronyCon, I was working AV, and here I've just been like, hey. Just finally a chance to sit back and relax, and this place is just really cool. It's a nice, intimate venue. We get to get close to our fans, almost too close on some encounters. And we get to hang the lights from the ceiling. Oh my God! Yeah, I pretty much, yes. So, and hopefully next BronyCon will be more like this, and next this will be more like BronyCon when it comes to size. So we'll all come together into some big amorphous mess.
And hopefully next BronyCon we won't burn the house down.
That too. Hey, it wasn't my lighting fixture, sadly. I wanted to do a Philomena, just run up there and catch the ashes. But no, poor precious creature.
Catch the molten plastic as it falls. Brilliant.
That can only end well.
What about you, Alex?
I'm with the official
this,
Alex.
this venue was a lot smaller, but it still had the same amount of energy as BronyCon. Everyone was going wild and having a great time. And like he said, just being actually so close to your fans and just rocking out, it was fantastic, and everyone had a good time.
I'm still a BronyCon version. I wasn't there last time. This is actually my first con, so. But the energy levels I felt here when I performed, that was unforgettable night. It was an unforgettable night on Friday.
I don't know if I count. I didn't really perform my own, like, fully my own stuff at BronyCon, although
yeah, but you
Alex,
performed live, you played live, you sang live.
That's true. And Alex and Tomb were very generous at BronyCon to let me sort of join them on their set, and I'm definitely grateful to that. This was definitely a very different experience. I was extremely freaked out about how a Eurobeat show would go. I had no idea that it would be that awesome, and I just need to do that again because everyone was just making it so awesome, and I got to do it. We got to do this again, all right?
Yeah, just like everyone else was saying, it was a much more intimate event. And that we actually had more time for the music. We got to get much more people on here. We got let people get longer sets than at BronyCon. And it was really interesting being able to give a little bit more freedom with what we could do. And it was still chaotic. It was just like BronyCon. Next year, hopefully we can get things tighter.
Yeah.
But
yeah. What I liked most was probably the audience feedback, especially during Hey Spike.
Oh, yeah.
That was just, that blew my mind. Just as soon as we went into the na-na-nas, I thought, yeah, this is right. We did it. We kicked so much butt right there. It was. And thank you guys for really making this weekend.
Yeah, like Lowell's, this is also my first con. You know, I wasn't at BronyCon, wasn't able to go, but you know, from what I understand is that the hotels in which we're all staying at are a lot closer to this venue than they were at BronyCon by significant margin.
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah,
it depends. Yeah,
all the cool people were like 2 miles away.
Oh yeah, well, that's true.
A lot of us were in the Candlewood, which is like a 5-minute drive. I think at one point, me, Euro, Alex, Silva, and Boschfire all piled into the back seat of a 2-door Honda. So
And
Jackal was there too. So we had Silva laid across mine, Travis, Euro's, and Alex's lap as we drove back to the hotel.
Dude, that was our secret.
The party's always at the Candlewood.
That was a lot of fun, though.
That was fantastic.
It was great.
Actually, I have a question specifically for Mitch, since I know you're performing tonight. Mitch, you're about 15, 16?
18.
Oh, 18. Oh,
Good job. Good job,
I'm
Mike.
sorry. Why did
Good
I picture
job.
15?
What
I'm
a
sorry,
kid.
I'm crazy. No, but Mitch, being your first con, and I believe this is your first live performance as well, right?
That's right.
Are you excited, nervous? I mean, like, what's going through your mind right now?
A healthy mixture of both. Equally nervous, equally excited. You know, I just can't wait to get out there and perform for you guys. It's going to be awesome. I only wish that Stormwolf could be here because it's a set of both his music and my music, and he was supposed to be here with us, perform with me, but due to extenuating circumstances, he wasn't able to attend Everfree Northwest. So it's unfortunate.
So can we give a shout out actually to Stormwolf, by the way? Stormwolf would have had to come all the way from Australia, by the way. And once again tonight, Mitch will be debuting a lot of songs by both he and Stormwolf. So definitely stick around for Ponystock today.
Mike, what about a shout out to some of the other people who couldn't be here today, especially Detonator, sadly. I mean, he sends his love from Astoria, but he's got, no, don't. I know. He's going through a bit of a phase right now, as you might have seen on his YouTube channel, a little red and black phase. But other than that, he's doing all right. He's doing. He's doing aight. He's doing aight.
Red and black. I caught that.
It's better than black and yellow.
Another guy who couldn't be here was one of the other Beetle Bronies, Hergist Ridge. He wasn't able to make it due to extenuating circumstances as well. So huge shout out to him. He was going to play some of his songs in our set, but go for it.
And I want to give another shout out to Not a Clever Pony, who has sort of faded as of late, but I think we still need to give a lot of respect to one of the very first and one of the very best musicians in the scene.
Give it up.
We love you, SFP!
And also, too, one last shout out to a musician who I personally really wanted to be here, and I think you all know who it is, Jackalap, who was unable to attend due to the fact that he spent 2 years getting into his college, finally got in, and this con directly conflicted with his first week of school. So can we give a round of applause for Jackalap, who could not be here? All right, and now moving back down the line for the musicians. I know a lot of you guys have been here for varying amount of time. I know a lot of you guys came in mid last year and have progressed since then. Especially names like Eurobeat Brony, one of the first musicians in this fandom, by the way. If not the actual, you were the pioneer, were you not?
In my day, there were no songs. I think I was I'm not 100% sure, but I think I was the first to do a remix from the show. I think someone else had the first original, but last I've checked, I'm fairly sure that I'm the first person to remix the current generation.
And a really quick question for everybody. I know a lot of you guys have been very busy with either both pony or non-pony songs, and I was wondering what kind of projects the lot of you have in the works right now, actually.
I've got an ongoing thing on YouTube where I'm trying to cover every pony song, usually in a goofy way, but only vocals. And in the next couple of months, I'm going to be working on the second part of my album, Randy Newmain Presents Season 2 of Ponies.
More breakcore and wubs, because people like that.
Well, for at least a good month or two, I'll be going on a public hiatus. But while I'm on that hiatus, I'll be working on a new EP. I'll go ahead and give you the title, the Bass Rocket EP. It's most likely going to be like my biggest release yet. It's going to have MandoPony. It's going to have Mike on it. It's going to have Rena Chan on it. Possibly Tombstone, I'm not sure. So I'm really working. This might possibly be my first Beatport release, depending on how things go. So this will be my transfer from Bandcamp, the local store, to like national store. So we'll see.
It's about time I finally got to work on something. Well, no, because I just retired from BronyCon AV, and passed the torch on to Rachel. She's done a fantastic job. Now that I'm not pulling at my hair anymore and running around like a Scootaloo with its head cut off, I've decided to actually start recording. And I mean, it's hard because I get mad depression, but there's no depression on stage, so that's why I love live performing. But still, I have most of Pony Folk down and recorded, which is all of my 27 songs I've written thus far. Haven't managed to record it yet, but and that should be coming out sometime soon. Plus, I mean, check out my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/pointflank, because not only do I do the music stuff there, but I also run the New York City meetup group, and we have a whole bunch of antics there. Our latest video is we got a Generation 3 Pinkie Pie piñata and proceeded to beat it down like the printer from Office Space with the same music. So go check that out. It'll be live this afternoon, and look there for music. So.
Well, as some of you might know, I'm working on my album, and that's in the final stages of its release and whatnot. So there's that, and I'm trying to get some collaborations done with possibly Eurobeat and Macan and some others that are here. And yeah, possibly a couple of remixes down the road.
How many seconds until it releases?
A million, billion.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll be waiting until
that's
then.
right. Yeah. I might be working on a collab with someone who just showed up at my meetup group, actually. You all know him and love him. What the hell is his name? No, because I Be a Brony Rapper came down with us too, and he sends his love from New York City.
I Be stand up, I Be a Brony Rapper.
Yeah. But in general, what is it? Yeah, no, OmniPony sends his love. In all honesty, he couldn't make it, but we did an awesome set at the last meetup with this guy and OmniPony, and now we might collab on something. He's working with this other guy and randomly in my meetup group on a "I Threw It on the Ground" parody. So we'll be hearing from them shortly. But yeah, cool stuff. Looking forward to working with that guy. Pass it on down the line. Brony brain error.
All right, well, I'm on an indefinite hiatus right now, but when I get back, I'm going to be working on some collaborations with Mike, Tomb, and Glaze. So we'll have those out. 2010. 2010. So it'll be out in a couple months, hopefully.
Is this going to be anything like the Pony Swag Mega Mix?
No, it's not going to be that delayed.
Oh boy. I have one song left on Super Pony Beat Volume 2. And then I'm going to be taking some time to work on the sequel to my first personal release, My Life as a Pixel. I'm hoping to have that done by the end of the year, as well as get... I haven't quite started yet on Super Pony Beat Volume 3. I think I'm going to put a little more emphasis on the personal release, but there will always be, a couple more Pony Beat tunes coming out, and actually I might have a couple more entries on, say, the Toho Eurobeat series, and I might see if I can... I don't know. There's some places that I might see where this can go. But for now, expect a personal release by the end of the year.
Yeah, I've been working on expanding my EP, It's All Fanfic to Me, to be a full album, writing some more fanfic songs. So as for the Beetle Bronies, we're always trying to figure out new songs we can do. We've got a bunch of lyrics we're trying to get through. So expect to see more new songs soon. We've just all been really busy working on our own solo stuff and then preparing for these cons. And then school's coming up. But by the time we all get settled, no more cons to worry about. We can start getting more awesome music to you guys.
As for me personally, there was an album that I was trying to work on before I joined the Beetle Bronies. Non-pony music, by the way. And that had been put on indefinite hiatus. I'm thinking about reviving that, but time will tell when the exact release date is. So, we'll see.
Yeah, me and Stormwolf were working on a collab specifically to be released at this con, but we got really busy and we weren't able to finish it in time. So we were almost done though, but so expect a new song from both of us to be released at relatively short time after the con ends, once we get back in touch. I guess you could say we tried our best, but it wasn't quite there.
You tried your best, but overused joke?
Yeah. Hey, you don't know that.
You tried.
He tried. Somebody give him his "You Tried" star.
Actually, can I do like a real quick thing? For those of you who are sort of familiar with the pony side of some of these musicians, I heavily encourage you to check out some of the non-pony releases that these musicians put out. They put in just the same amount of work, if not more so, and they're just as good. Definitely give them a shot. They're good musicians regardless of what material they're working with. What?
What is non-pony?
You'll have to find out.
Have pony in it, does.
There's things that don't have ponies in them?
You freak. Like Apple Jacks.
No, I actually got something to talk about when it comes to upcoming projects. This is pretty important to all you guys. So, how many of you was this your first live performance, or is going to be your first live performance?
First one doing my own.
Raise your hand. Come on. Wow. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. I'm currently in the process of starting a foundation called Lightstream. You can find us on Twitter at Lightstream, MLP Lightstream. And what is it? We are all about promoting live events for these musicians, because a lot of these guys have fantastic recordings, but we got to get them out more. I mean, there's nothing like the ecstasy of being up on stage, am I right? And so the whole point of this organization is to get these guys up there and get more lights, get more equipment for cons that can't quite afford it, and hopefully the first thing we do will be Canterlot Gardens. We got a whole projection mapping thing worked out. Have you guys seen Monster Pie from the Traveling Pony Museum? that giant Pinkie Pie. We have a projector mapped to her and a whole bunch of trippy like acid things that play over that. Or how many of you were there last night for what is it? The whole set going on with I didn't. I want to say aviators because of his helmet, but
oh no, chain algorithm. Chain algorithm.
Yeah, no, sorry, Shane. But yeah, with him, we worked out some really badass visualizations for that, and hope to do a whole lot more of that. So be sure to follow us, Lightstream. And we're also the first. I think we're the first in the fandom to be a charity live stream to work with a children's hospital thing. We're going to be working with a horse rehabilitation, an international one. So hit that up when you get the chance. Shameless plug.
.jpg.
Shame on your shameless plug.
.com.
/video
games.
Videogames.com/videogames.
Check that out. That website actually works.
It does. That's the funny part. It actually works.
Yeah, it does.
No, it's not very good. Quick question going down the line, step in a different direction for this. I know a lot of you guys, again, you guys have been around since the very beginning, and in addition to a lot of positive stuff, you guys have also just like evolved over time. A lot of you guys started out just playing around with this, and a lot of you, especially like Alex and Euro and Lulz, you guys have gotten really serious about this. Is there any type of style of music or any type of genre that you guys want to branch out into in the future, maybe give a try?
I don't know. Something with instruments? Maybe on a computer. So I honestly don't know much about playing instruments or musical theory or anything like that. Maybe I'd like to learn some more about how some of that works and make some collaborations. Maybe something that's slightly less silly, but I'll keep up mostly silly crap. Don't worry.
What? No, you talk about not knowing music, and yet you can strike these perfect harmonies and use your voice to recreate Rainbow Factory using an M&M popper, a kazoo, and a slide whistle?
I don't know the technicals. It just happens.
Magic.
Try all the things.
Really quick, can we just get like a meme jar up here? Put $1 every time you say a meme.
Look, a moose.
That's 5 cents.
Yeah. Get off a Tumblr. Get off a Tumblr. But I do a lot of electronic dance music. Like that's my inspiration. Techno, dubstep, house, all that good stuff. So what I really want to branch out is maybe some electronic classical music. Actually constructing like scores. I want to try, possibly doing stuff like Macon and Not a Clever Pony. Really to like break the mold for myself as far as being a compositional artist, as well as helping myself out being a better sound designer. So it's all about improvement. When every time a musician keeps on going, it's all about improving and getting better and perfecting his craft. So probably some electronic orchestration or something.
Well, I mean, yes. Sorry. Hands for Silva.
Yeah, you guys can applaud. You can applaud.
Yeah, you can applaud. Golf clap. No. So yeah, I solely do folk music at this point, as some of you might have noticed, because like I'm a computer scientist by profession, and I spend the whole day in front of the computer, and I'm like, why would I want to do more of that? But slowly becoming an Ableton addict, and I'd like to, when I can successfully find like a magnet link that works and gets me the whole 200 gigs of complete 8. Yeah, no, we need a massive jar. Anytime somebody says that, throw 10 bits in there. But
all my modern talking.
Yeah. The modern talk, any like I'd like to get into some electronic music production. I want to find go steal some Prime Loops stuff and do a mandolin track against like some random dubstep stuff, because that would be pretty cool, Yes.
Low blow.
I want to be the first ever Alex S. impersonator. I look just like him.
I'm the official Alex S.
Who's that?
No, I'm the official Alex.
I do predominantly EDM and bass music, so I'm not that I'm growing tired. I'd like to just experiment more with acoustic stuff like guitars and all that, and orchestral suites. You know, I'm just really interested in seeing that fusion of the two. Probably get something just as energetic, but with the strong melodies of an orchestra. So just to see where that goes, it'd be really interesting. That's why I have my eyes on Macan, because I know he knows his way around an orchestra.
Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have their eyes on Macan. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What did you say? It's the chest? It's the chest, apparently. Man's ridiculously sculpted, never worked out a day in his life. It's not fair.
He is
Which I find a total lie, but just saying he can cut glass with his chin. That's all I'm saying. Never worked out. I mean, like, he looks like the inventor of the military. Oh my God.
Well, mostly I rap and I just sing jazz covers, but when I grow up, I want to make the wubs. I want to do more EDM stuff and actually start producing dance music and okay. And yeah, basically start producing my own rap beats and dance music.
What did I say last time? Honestly, I haven't really focused too much on another genre, although I could probably stand to. I have dabbled in some more house EDM stuff, the occasional dubby type wub. I don't know. I'm not really set on finding a specific genre so much as sort of blending Eurobeat into others and sort of vice versa. I'm really stuck on that one style, as some of you might have guessed. I don't know. Like, I don't really have anything specific in mind yet, but you'll have to hear it as it comes out. I honestly don't know. What?
Yeah. Well, I mostly stick to the Beatles stuff and alt rock. I'm trying to do a couple songs that are a bit heavier, maybe drifting towards Tarby's area, progressive rock, industrial metals, that sort of thing.
Yeah, advice for all you want up-and-coming musicians: learn to play what you love first off, because that will help you develop your chops. And since we love the Beatles, it's a no-brainer for us to do that. And by extension, me personally, I also try to learn other groups like Rush or Pink Floyd, and that has also spread out onto my own solo works. So.
And I just want to follow up what he's saying. I noticed personally a lot of the new Brony musicians trying to basically force themselves into trying to become a popular musician, but when they honestly don't know what they're doing. Do what you love. If you are not cut out to be a musician, please don't be a musician for the sake of the fame. That's because that desecrates the meaning of music. Music is a very powerful thing, and if you're in the musician fandom just for the popularity, then get out now, because you are basically crapping up the quality by doing something that you don't love to do and something that other people don't love to hear. So it's not benefiting anybody. Do what you love. Build yourself up. Make yourself better, and give to the people. Give to the people who enjoy the stuff that we do.
Don't ask me about that. I mean, who listens to folk anymore?
Yeah, expanding on that. Specifically, I try to make stuff that I think I would like to listen to, and as such, I do listen to my own stuff sometimes. And so just do what you would like to hear, do what you like to perform, and hopefully other people will enjoy it as well. You just got to enjoy yourself and have a fantastic time doing what you love, and people will follow.
And also, that expands to all of art, whether it's making drawing or even making PMVs and stuff like that, fanfic writing. Do it because you love to do it, not because you want the fame.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. And then what I want to do is, combine the EDM element of things, but combine it with like, kind of like a rock band, like combine acoustical and EDM elements or EDM and orchestral. Just mix everything up, like blur the boundaries, see what new things you can make. Right now I'm doing a EDM kind of like funk style chart with Cyril right now. That's going along pretty good. And, it's another thing I'm going to work on when the con's over. And yeah, just stuff like that, Just want to see what new things you can make.
Dubstep Beatles, Can't Buy Me Wub. We actually have a set of lyrics. We can't figure out what we want to do with them yet.
Can you guys just get to work on that after this?
Yeah, really, come on.
You guys want that? Yeah! All right, I'll start talking to some people.
Okay, so there you go. That's Son of a Mitch and Beetle Bronies teaming up for Can't Buy Me Wub. All right, we have a little bit of time left. Does anybody from the audience have questions?
First off, performing with all you guys yesterday and the day before was an honor. You guys are absolutely fantastic. My question is, when you first entered, the fandom, whatever time that ended up being, what caused you to make the decision to make music? I mean, because obviously watching this kids show, what made you think, gee, I'm just gonna make music about a kids show? What started you off in that path?
I started off making PMVs, and then I was a huge fan of the musicians, and I figured, okay, for the past few years I've been gathering dollar store instruments. Why not enter Remix War 4 and rip off someone else's song? And I've been doing the same thing ever since. Woo!
I watched the whole show in one day, and I'm like, dude, I love this show. I want to contribute. Oh, how to do? And then I went on EQD. They had Remix War 1, and I'm like, dude, sign me up. I'm going to make music for this. Yes.
Okay, Foos, you owe us like $12 in the meme jar just for that sentence.
Well, it started around a year ago, where the musician that made the first Brony song, who was Renard, made the set of drink recipes corresponding to each main character of the show. So I was inspired to take that and make some French house to correlate with the drinks that correlate with the ponies. Thing is, after the first song, which was Twilight Sparkle, it got kind of hard. So because I really didn't have that much inspiration besides the drink. So I watched the first 2 episodes, and I got instantly addicted. And then I finished the album, and I said, I like this. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Plus, you hear it from like almost everybody. I've been doing music for a while, anyway. So 6 years now. So may as well, enjoy it as much as I possibly can. Music and ponies, come on, that's unbeatable.
I've been working as a musician in New York probably since I was born. Like, as soon as I could pick up an amp, my dad was like, yo, you're my new roadie. And pretty much went everywhere. I still got the smoke in my lungs from the bars. But now, sadly, there's been a complete, there's no one hires bands anymore. And it's so depressing. And sadly, I've had to take my PA and start working as a DJ. But this is my card. Hire me if you're in the tri-state area for your parties, weddings. No. And
shameless.
Basically, yes, shameless self-promotion. But continuing, so I just love the fact that we can all get together and play live music and have bands like the Beetle Bronies and MandoPony and great acoustic things in addition to fantastic electronic music. And one of the first things that, I showed up at BronyCon September, which was probably like one of the best parties ever. We were making those mixed drinks in line with the songs, and Bajati was there, pouring out and doing stuff like that. And he was the first to, I hadn't really sat down and listened to most of the music before that, but I got a call from Jesse saying, yo, we need lights and AV equipment, and I was like, I'm there. So free drinks, yeah. So got there, had a great party, and that's what started me on loving these guys. So I draw a lot of inspiration from let's see the Beatle Bronies, because I used to love to play those songs with my dad. The real versions. And yours are about 20% cooler. So.
Okay, yeah, I'm charging you about 10 for that one.
Ah, wretched child, you've ruined my precious meme jar. No, continue.
I got into pony music through watching a YouTube poop from Dykike. Friendship is magnets. Friendship is magnets, and
Alex,
yeah.
could you do a little bit of a YouTube poop sound? We do these so frequently.
Please. No, we can pass on that. My fingers.
That's another 5.
And,
How dare you?
And yeah, it's just like Fusok said. I wanted to contribute to the show the best way I know how, and I just wanted to just make a remix of the Cutie Mark Crusaders. And now it all went downhill. No. And yeah, so I'm here and having a good time with it all. So yeah, it's fun.
My first exposure to Brony music was actually Your Beat Brony, and I just I stumbled across Pony Chan and saw some people doing covers, and so I wanted to sing some covers from the show, and I got positive feedback from that. But it was when I saw some parody lyrics for "Baby Got Back" that I wanted to. It was just like a few lines, and I wanted to build on that, and. So I did build on that and came out with Baby Got Flank. And I love doing parodies about candy-colored ponies. It was just so much to write about. So many songs to parody, so much topics to touch on. And then Swagberg came along, and I started trying my hand at rapping as well. So the two came together, and most of the stuff I do now are raps or parody raps or stuff like that. But that was a year ago, and here I am now.
I've always sort of been raised around music. My parents are musicians. My siblings are musicians. I don't know where I went wrong, but I was sort of raised around a lot of different kinds of music, making it, listening to just a lot of different kinds. In the case of the show, I was just sort of discovering what it is, and people aren't joking about this thing. They're actually serious about it. And some guy was like, I need Flutter Guy's vocals extracted from Evil Enchantress. And I'm like, okay, I'll tell you what, I think I can do that. I have the technology. Didn't go well, so I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I couldn't really get that going. Is it cool if I just do a remix for it to make it not a waste of time? I'm not even sure if the guy cared. But then I did Evil Enchantress, and people actually responded pretty well to it. So that's how I started doing music for Friendship is Magic in specific.
Same as all these guys, just seeing this such a creative show just makes you want to contribute to it in some way. Like in the beginning of the music scene, there wasn't too many other people, so I don't know. I decided, hey, I've got a few Rock Band mics and Audacity. I can whip something up together, and now we've just migrated up to using better and better equipment, better and better programs, and it's amazing.
My musical background is basically living with an older brother who took up the violin and thereby forcing me to learn to appreciate classical music. And eventually, after sifting through different instruments, finally settled down on the guitar. And then I heard about this Beatle Brony project, and I said, must get on. And then I did a parody of Julia called Derpy Hooves. I did the lyrics, played the guitar, I sang and mixed it all together, sent it to them, and...
And they're like, great, what kind of backing track did you use?
Backing track? That's me. And
play Yesterday. You puts it up in like 15 minutes. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and the rest is history, so to speak.
I've been a brony for about a year, but I've only got, like, in the last 6 months, gotten involved with the music community because I've always wanted to contribute to it. You know, I've always watched what you guys have done. I've always admired it. It's always inspired me, and I've always wanted to do what you guys did because it looked like a lot of fun. So around the time Balloon Party started is when I started to learn how to produce, and then, you know, it was a lot of fun doing that. It was a lot of work, but it paid off, and here I am. I mean, it's almost surreal almost. If I went back a year from now, I would never even think that I would be up here on a panel with all you guys. I mean,
talking about ponies.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, but I just don't know how to, like, I don't know what to say about it. It's just so.
We love you, Mitch.
We love you too. I love you too, Alex.
All right, now wrapping this up. Any closing comments? We're going to go ahead and start with Mitch at the very end. Any closing comments, things you want to say to everybody out there?
No, just want to give a shout out to Stormwolf again, who couldn't be here. Stormwolf, I love you. You need to be here next year, okay? That's your job. You got to be here.
Brushy, brush, brush.
Say brushy one more time. Watch what happens.
Brushy.
Basically, thanks to all the fans, thanks to the rest of the band, especially those who couldn't make it, you know, Bloomberg, Hergest Ridge, and Equestria Dude. And it's real, it's fun, it's real fun, and I'm just having the time of my life doing this thing.
Yeah, just a quick thank you, guys. It was incredible last night. Thank you all so much for supporting us. If you run into us anytime today, we've got CDs of Apple Road, so if you want those, okay?
First to just people who keep listening to our stuff, thank you so much for being supportive and patient and just one of the best audiences that I think any of us have ever played for. For those of you who are interested in getting into music, whatever you do, just do it because, I mean, I think as we addressed before, just do it because you want to, because you feel inclined to do whatever you're going to do musically. And anyone can make music. Don't let people tell you that it's not going to be good enough off the bat. Don't let people say that you must be this smart or this, musically trained beforehand. Obviously, those are going to help you. But if you feel inclined to just make music, just start. Just whatever that's going to take for you, go for it. Because anyone can, and I think anyone should at least be able to. Go for it. Just do it. I owe Nike like $5 for that, I'm sure.
He basically took the words right out of my mouth. So all I can say is that this weekend was an incredible weekend with incredible people at an incredible convention about an incredible show.
Just a couple quick shout-outs to Hootaloo, OmniPony, and not a Clever Pony, who couldn't be here. Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for a fantastic weekend, meeting everybody, the producers, the voice actresses. And it's just all kind of surreal being with everyone you always talk to online and just having a great time. And yeah, just thanks for all the support and just being generally awesome.
Peter, New, and Lee are voice actresses?
Huh?
You said voice actresses. Peter, New, and Lee are women?
Yes. Yeah, I didn't meet them. Yeah. So yeah, thank you.
Personally, I have to thank all the members of Nayslayer, Formal, and Final because we are an awesome band still, even though I'm not so involved with them anymore. Because they were you think that it's just a brony band and you think that they don't do much, but in reality, we were like a super close band and kind of like that Real Big Fish song. I know you so well, I don't like you anymore. It kind of had that falling out, but still, I love all you guys, the experiences we had, almost getting arrested in New Jersey, and several other things. I'll never forget that. That's part of the live experience that I want to imbibe in every performance. And special thanks to Daniel Ingram, for just being such a bro, being at this con, writing the songs. I will never forget.
Daniel, Will, and Steffan were complete bros the entire con. That was amazing.
Yes, I will never forget that awesome Skype conversation we had that somebody remixed at BronyCon January. It was like, but yes, I love you.
Really quick, another shout out to Jackalap, who couldn't be here. Just want to put that in. We love you very much. Official, I'm the Big Bird.
We kind of just use friendship is magic as a little tagline, but we really don't understand the power of those words. Friendship is magic. Thank you to everybody who worked on the show, from Lauren Faust to Daniel Ingram to Tara Strong and beyond. Thank you to the fans who watched the show. Thank you to the fans who listened to the Brony musicians and their music. Thank you to everybody who supports each other and supports us, because we would not be here, obviously, without you guys. We would not be here at all. And it goes to show that friendship really, really, truly is magic. So, thank you.
Silver, you took the words right out of my mouth.
.jpg.
I might as well dump my whole wallet in the meme jar. Also, a shout out to EHT, because I love him.
EHT, who won BronyCon this year by blowing out a subwoofer during his set. If that isn't hard, I don't know what is. Yay! All right, and closing comments, Keyboard Cat? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Quick last shout out to the Living Tombstone, who could not be here today. Thank you, everybody. The musicians of Everfree Northwest 2012.
All the musicians, stand up.
All the musicians, stand up. All these guys in the front row, everybody at the table, thank you guys for being here.
Let's make some beautiful music together.
Drop the bass.
Lower the spoons.
There's an audio issue. You're all tuned down like 4 steps. That was
amazing. Start over.
No, that's Mario.
This is like too much fun. Oh my god.
I like how this became the impromptu cat piano panel.
Yeah. It's still the pre-panel. We can get away with
The
it.
impromptu cat piano panel is the name of
Let me
my
see if I
Weird
remember
Al
this.
cover band.
We've got.
We've gone from Monty
That's fine,
Python
that's fine.
panel
Let me
to
see
the
if I remember
Batman
this.
panel to the
Hold
cat
on.
piano panel.
I got one.
Oh my god.
All right, and I think that's a little bit enough of the kit. Thank you. Hey, everyone, hail ass fast and his amazing cat piano. What? Oh.
The live stream missed that. Oh.
I guess we're gonna go ahead and keep the cat piano on the panel.
Have it.
New challenger, cat piano. Fight.
All right, first off, I would like to thank everybody for attending. This is the Everfree Northwest 2012 Musicians Panel. We have joining us such talent as Brony Mike, Pepper Brony, a.k.a. Foozogs, Silverhound, We also have Kes Zimmer, aka Not Note.
I am the Batman. Why are you trying to kill me?
Harvey Dent.
My parents are dead.
My parents are dead.
What? Now your child can have a Batman mask too. Just have a parent help you cut it out on the back of the box. Have a parent help you cut it out on the back of the box. Have a parent help you. Have a parent.
Oh. Danger is apparent.
No.
Man.
No, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring the lulls. Entering the building.
The lulls have been brought.
Scooch and the boochins.
Yeah, scooching.
Skiloo.
I crushed my hand.
Okay, I really hope a lot of you have
We're all
your
friends
3DSs
here.
on because I've been street passing with a lot of you lately, and I'm getting like the same 12 people, and I know a lot more of you have these.
That's
things.
because only 12 people have a 3DS, Mike.
No, I've been getting it. I've been getting you a lot, Brony Mike. You're at like level 5 for me for some reason.
I'm at
Yeah,
level
7,
2 with
so-
you.
I mean, please, if you have one of these,
You're
turn
the
straight
first
pass
Canadian
on.
I ever tagged. Woo.
Canadians are weird. Sponsored by Coca-Cola. No, we probably can't do that. We might get in trouble.
Sponsored by
Dude,
the
nobody's
Sega
sponsoring us
Dreamcast.
except for Hasbro.
Sponsored by
Except
the,
for Hasbro,
the
just
official
Hasbro.
Shishka.
No, this is not the official
I don't even
Shushniks.
know that.
Yes, this is Dog.
Hello, dog. This is Horse. Sponsored by Rainbow Factory Incorporated. We make.
Oh, by the way,
we
I
make
wanna-
rainbows and rainbow accessories.
Wait, I got this.
Hello, my name's Hank Hill. I sell pony and pony accessories.
Is this still the free panel?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Brony Mike, I just gotta thank you for all the amazing. Who did you ask? John, come here. No, come here. Over here. Come here.
No, go.
Who did you ask to dance?
Well, unfortunately, I got denied by Sibsy.
Oh. You got denied by Sibsy.
Also by Daniel.
Oh.
Much? Dance with the singing voice of Rarity and Pinkie Pie.
What?
Okay, so basically, this guy here runs down there because Shannon, Kent, and Kazumi Evans were standing there and asked them to dance. And I was sitting behind the booth with Daniel and Steffan and a whole group of people and Sibsy. And, Kazumi and Shannon are like, yeah, sure. They go up and they start dancing with him. And I turn over to 8-Track, our tech director, and I said, does he know who they are? And he goes, I don't think so. They come back, and they had a great time. And I said, hey, that was pretty cool, right? You getting asked to dance by a fan. And they go, I don't think he knew who we were. So I find this guy over near the water, and I go, hey, did you know those two cute girls that you asked to dance? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you know that was, Kazumi Evans and Shannon Kent, the singing voices of Pinkie Pie Rarity? Dude nearly falls over.
Katrina.
But I'll tell you
We got a
something.
spot for you
I'll
front
tell
row.
you something. I think that kind of qualifies as winning one con, I think.
The king.
Keep your tutu on.
Do it.
Oh man. Okay, so how destroyed are the rest of you guys?
I'm pretty.
It burns.
I'm pretty far gone. Yeah.
It burns.
I don't know about the rest of you. I feel fine.
Well, aren't you?
Oh, go take a long walk.
I'm in
off
love
a
with
short
her, and
pier.
I feel
Okay,
fine.
Euro. I gotta ask you specifically, how destroyed was your voice after last night? Because you were just giving it everything you had.
I'm surprised I'm still making noise. Like I should be. Hi guys, welcome to the panel. I can't do the voice right now. I'm sorry.
No.
Hello, live stream. Attention all, please. Butts. That is all.
Woo! Woo!
And welcome, by the way, Welcome, by the way. This is the pre-musicians panel live stream.
Otherwise known
exclusive for you guys while we're waiting for people to get in here.
Otherwise known as the My Little Insomnia panel.
Oh my God.
Oh jeez. Fenning. Did you get your charger?
I've been slain.
Did you get your charger? Did you get your charger?
Okay, and let me tell you right now, we have the collective maturity of a 6-year-old
Your
and an
lap-
attention
your
span
laptop
of
charger.
3 seconds.
Mike, I think that's a little gracious
To share.
for us.
I got it.
And I know how many
after
of you
this,
guys in the audience
I don't have it on
were
me right
here
now.
last night to listen to some of these amazing sets. Because I don't know about you, this guy killed it, this guy killed it, we all killed this.
Yeah. Yes. So hard. Yeah. This hard.
This is my only friend right now. I'm so tired.
I don't know, Final Draft. What was everybody doing?
I think people in the end sure
Was every pony banging?
Every pony banging in
Hey,
the hood.
was every pony banging? Was every pony banging?
Okay,
my
I know
voice
some
is like
of you,
so dead.
Okay, I know some of you is anybody who had the privilege of crowd surfing last night in the audience? John right there. John, this guy, John, stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is the proclaimed party animal of Everfree Northwest. John, where do you get all that energy? Swear. Oh my God.
And it's probably not legal in this state.
Amen to that.
Oh my God, who did you? John, come up here for a minute. John, come up here.
Please,
come up here for a
up
minute.
here, join us.
John, who instruments you've been passing out? I mean, he's been giving us echo mics, slide whistles,
Stand up, Mike.
kazoos. Brony Mike, stand up.
Stand up.
The king of silly, giving us this most amazing instrument.
I bought 10 slide whistles and 50 kazoos for about $80, and I went to about 5 different dollar stores to find a bunch of other crap.
No, and it's fantastic because this thing comes with 3 presets, as we found out. We have the standard slide whistle. You have the dubstep drop. And then you have the didgeridoo.
And you have to buy the rest from Prime Loops.
No, and... Oh my God, the cat piano.
Sponsored by Dr. Drap.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cat piano from last night. Would you like to, Hey Las Fuss?
Fast Les.
Okay. I got my. Okay. Speaker's right there. We got this.
Do it.
Silva wants it. Okay.
All right, apparently Silva Hound wants to play us a fine tune.
Play us a melody.
I swear to God, if you play me Moonlight Sonata with cats, I will love you forever.
I gotta practice.
It's right here. It's right here.